Are you selling your house? Have you picked up the cat litter off the floor? Have you done what you need to do to make it look pretty good so that when people walk through, they want to buy your house? What do you think?
Is that staging?
That's called staging.
That's called staging.
So we are here. We're very pleased to have Michelle Naylor from Team Metherall to talk about home staging. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So great.
And I was reading the notes before we came on air, and that's why I said, is that staging? Because we know staging is important. But what I saw in the notes that I never thought about is, are there different kinds of staging? Yes. So I would love for you to share with the viewers what does that look like? Yes.
So there's virtual staging.
Okay.
So virtual staging can be done off of a picture that's taken by a photographer.
Okay.
And it's done virtually. So items are inputted into the room. And then when buyers go onto MLS and look at pictures on realtor.ca, they're able to see the room filled with items.
Perfect.
That's neat.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? When I was on realtor.ca just a little while ago, because I tend to do that, I like looking in people's houses. I noticed that it said room virtually staged. So thank you for talking about that.
Yeah, they'll show the virtually staged room and then possibly what it looks like vacant as well.
And we've got some images we want to bring up with some before and after, because I think that's really key for our viewers who are thinking about whether or not this is the route they want to go. These images clearly demonstrate the benefits.
So that one there is a virtually staged right there, is virtually staged. So you can see everything looks like it would, in a normal.
Yes.
The other way obviously is the placing items into the rooms. Like physically placing them. So a stager would come with all their inventory and put it into the room. So here's a good picture too, where they've replaced like linen, lighting. Lighting is key. Wall art, that sort of thing, just to make it a bright, open space. Make it look warmer. More beautified.
More beautified.
Here, this one here is an amazing transformation. So if you went down into that basement and saw that dark paneling, the lighting is kind of off. There's been painting, a carpet, all the furniture's been put in place. So it looks like a completely different room.
Yes.
And from a buyer's perspective, walking down into that room on the bottom, as opposed to walking on the top, the top picture, is quite a difference. So, from a seller's perspective, that home, probably would have been a bit more of a desirable space for a buyer going down into it being staged. Yeah. This is a great one, too, to show just what a vacant room looks like. It's hard for buyers to actually visualize the space and the size of the rooms when they're empty. So the bottom picture clearly shows, it filled in, that it holds a dining room table nicely.
Yes, and a side there.
And beautiful wall art, looks really homey and sort of inviting. Great flow of space. People could, entertain there, so they can visually see sort of what the room is used for.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes, if I may, because I know when I saw our house online, I didn't recognize it.
Right.
Beautiful
a lot of our clients say
images.
that.
I went, oh, who lives there? And then I went, why am I selling? But it can be as simple, and this is what I really wanted to reiterate, changing the linens or the throw cushions.
100%.
Like, this doesn't have to be this major financial investment.
No,
this
it
is
doesn't.
just listening to people who know.
That's right.
And
sometimes it's just color coordination. Like sometimes like pulling in colors from, say, wall art into a throw cushion and a throw, and, replacing slightly of, a lot of times we use our sellers' items.
Yes.
And we just sort of maneuver them and use them so that, we can create a better flow, or, bringing in some color. And so sometimes it's very minimal. Very minimal.
And because I sort of panicked when I heard the word staging, and I just thought, well, no. But I do remember another thing the realtor said was, get rid of your personal items.
Yes. And declutter. Decluttering and cleaning is key. I mean, not to say that your place is cluttered or anything, but I mean, a lot of times people are living in their homes.
Yes.
So, to them, it doesn't look decluttered. It doesn't look cluttered. And so when we go in, we say less is more. right? Just take everything off the counters, just take everything sort of, away, including personal items, and things off the wall, because people really want to see themselves in there, buyers. They want to see themselves living there.
They do.
Yeah, they don't want to look at, family pictures of somebody else's family. They want to see their family living there, right?
Well, and you have to live in your house many times when it's on the market. So I think people think, oh no, they're going to tell me to get rid of everything I own and bring in all this other stuff. And I've got so much work to do. And in some cases, I would think you do have a little bit of work to do.
Yeah, there is some work to get a house ready for the market for sure. But, we work with our clients pretty closely with the stager, and, we work as a team to really ensure that everybody's sort of on the same page and help out where we can and try and make it as easy as possible for them, because you're right, they feel like they're not living in their own home. But, we try and ease that a little bit for them and, provide that support.
And we do speak to the relationship, and we speak about this every time we have team on our couch, is building that relationship, those open lines of communication, so you are understanding what you need to do to get the best buck for your house.
That's right. And it's really important. The communication and the support and that team with our seller, any other professionals we bring in, and ourselves at Team Metherall, we really work together to try and do our best to sell it as quickly as possible and for the most money.
Well, and it's hard sometimes to have those really honest conversations too with people that are selling their house. I mean, I might love my orange and green kitchen, but it doesn't mean that somebody coming to see my house is going to like that too.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know whether I could get past the orange and green kitchen. I couldn't imagine myself being there.
It's a tough one.
But and we're looking through a different lens because we're living in it and we love our home.
Yeah, and we have to say that we look through a buyer's eyes.
Yes.
When we go through homes, we explain that to our sellers. We're looking as a buyer. What would they want to see, and how would they want to see it flow?
Well, how do people get a hold of you?
Oh, well, we have our Team Metherall, or myself, Team Metherall. We have teammetherall.com. We have, I think, our Facebook is up there. They can call 905-476-6060 to contact us.
Well, thank you so much for all that information. And you know what, Georgina? Do not go anywhere, because we have so much more coming up on today's Georgina Life. Stay with us.